single map. So we'll see how Japan does here up against one of the clear favorites of the entire tournament. And here's the starting roster. Nico, Kyuki, KSG, Mint, Qloud. Nothing out of the ordinary, and I think this starting roster might actually stay for the entire match.
Yeah, we did see Mihawk and Plankton coming up yesterday. Mihawk usually on the long-range hit scans, and Plankton usually coming on the escort maps for the off-tank roles. However, we do see over the weeks that this starting five is indeed the strongest members of Team Japan so far. All of these members, including the bench members here, are part of Team VARREL, who has been playing together for almost a full year now on Overwatch Contenders APAC. So this is a team that has been talented, not just talented, but they have been improving immensely. So I'll be making a bold statement here, Qloud. Japan looks like they can compete even with the best teams in the world now, and going against Korea is going to be the ultimate test of their power levels, because I think, Qloud, that Japan can actually make it into top 8 of the tournament.
Yeah, they are one of the big favorites of the not just in APAC, of course, they're one of the higher teams in the entire World Cup. This is going to be a big proof, for not just for themselves, to actually calculating their own power, thinking about the later group stages against the Fearless with the starting roster. It's going to be Hanbin and Lip Sparkle, of course, for the DPS, and fielder ChiYo. Oh, no Finn. Maybe he's not playing, maybe he's just standing on the backstage. We don't know yet. But looking at the roster, it seems like maybe they want to use Fearless later on when we go into Hybrid Escort.
Maybe it depends on the map right now, because sometimes you want to use the D.Va, sometimes you want to use the Junker Queen instead of the Winston, which I think Fearless is unmatched at. But let this roster sink in a little bit.
Yeah, just take a look and screenshot, and you can print this out.
Lip, the MSM winners, the Mid-Season Madness winners. Fielder ChiYo, the unkillable backline from Atlanta Reign, joining with Lip on this incredible roster. Sparkle, 2022 Overwatch League Grand Final winners. Hanbin, 2022 Overwatch League Grand Final winners.
They're all superstars. They're all super top-notch tier, gathered in a team called South Korea for this World Cup, and I honestly think they can actually get the trophy.
Exactly. This is
very likely.
Like we mentioned, Qloud, this team is on a vengeance run right now. They think that, well, right now in the last World Cup 2019, they didn't win the World Cup finals. USA is actually the title holders for the World Cup currently. They want to correct that. They are here for vengeance, and they are here to correct it. They're on a redemption arc here.
Yeah, but even for Team South Korea, certainly this is the match. It is going to be the toughest match out of the qualifiers. And Team Japan, they actually had against one of the stronger opponents yesterday. Hong Kong had a huge victory with a 2-0, and we thought it was going to be tougher. Some harder times. Prince between the DPS. Nico Lip on Symmetra. They're staying after the teleport. Oh, Hanbin's ready in position for the hammer.
Yeah, they were ready for this, and early kills go the side of South Korea.
That's not the way Japan expected this to happen.
What a quick maneuver from South Korea. They were definitely
60%
point control, and it's going to be a struggle unless, I think, Barrage is going to be the only chance where VARREL is actually going to make a difference in this fight.
Yeah, it's going to be very important where Kyuki drops from which window. He's actually going to
take that is a start, and they have the Barrage, so this is going to be... maybe they don't even need the Barrage. They do use the Barrage.
Right before the ult was used.
Use their composition to the fullest and taking that flip. However, South Korea, good ultimate discipline. They knew that this fight was going to be lost, and they didn't use any ultimates that they didn't need to use. And a good maneuver there, and Reinhardt is over there.
On the right point. Knew that they were coming through the teleport.
Oh, there
that Earth Shatter got you too. Qloud's call, KSG focused.
Yes, there is that pulse bomb. It goes wide. Yes, South Korea uses a lot of ultimates, but they will be able to flip the point. ChiYo has that sound barrier. Look at the crowds roaring out. Kill good, and good. That was a good engineer for Qloud, but what a sound barrier from ChiYo. Lip takes Qloud down, and it looks like Japan is running out of sustain. Yes, Mint is there, but Mint can't save everyone.
Yeah, the sustain is actually better for Japan because of that anti. They bought so much time from Qloud. And Yuki still from the side, contesting for the spot. 99%.
Kuki needs to survive for the barrage. Barrage is going to be there.
1 out of 2 DPS down for both sides. Can you actually hold up? VARREL needs to work a little more. Sparkle. Okay, there's a barrage getting 2, but Sparkle actually getting 2 on the other side. So it's about to tank and support left.
Oh, overtime. ChiYo gets Qloud, so that is going to be no members on the. Oh, man.
Lucio turned into DPS now. Nico already coming onto the spot, has Blink available. Recalled away and can't get to the control point first. Going into South Korea's hands.
First map for both sides, because I thought on the last fight, after that barrage especially, I thought Japan was actually going to flip and make South Korea go another fight.
Means that they were all together on the same spot, which is actually really good. If you think about how their teamwork is working at that moment. But moving into our second control.
Oh man, KSG playing the ball, but Lip is there with the Sombra. This is... Oh, KSG just self-countered himself into the Lip. Lip is also the best Sombra in the world! And Lip takes first blood.
And even Nico, super low, has to be back all the way, not even close. Struggling to find the support from the team. We'll see as switching into Orisa. As Nico Kyuki, the double flank. Can work in theory. Here taking EMP. 4 man EMP, really good. And can they follow it up?
Early EMP, but good coalescence for Fielder to keep everyone alive. So now this is Korea's turn. KSG falling low. Mint falls. KSG also looks like it's going to fall back down. And only 3 members of Japan left.
Hanbin, yeah, picking up the kills. Qloud gets ChiYo, but that's only one support. Mint is also down. Both Lucios.
Remember, point control is on favor of South Korea, and it is also going to be Lip's EMP left to use. So whenever Japan wants to go get near the point, and
very early on from South Korea, they know that something is happening. And here's Sparkle ready with that Blossom from the back line, but not impactful whatsoever.
Good counter from Mint, so Japan is really impressive here. They didn't able to flip the point.
Oh, PSG. The point actually turning this around South Korea. They have wasted a lot of their ults. Coalescence keeping it alive. Okay, Lip still getting a lot more kills. I thought Japan almost had the point.
It is. It is not going to be wasted if you can win at 96%. I don't think Japan can actually touch here. And oh, they managed to. So good on Mint. But however, taken down. Is there anyone else that can just make the Doomfist for desperation hacked into death? And it looks like it's just desperation touches for Japan here. Yes, good EMP, but it's not going to matter because everyone falls on Japan. It is Lijiang Tower is likely to go on the side of South Korea.
And there's Mint, the last Lucio surviving, and there's no one else on the point. Doomfist cannot come in time, and that's a straight 2-0 for South Korea.
That ultimate, look at Fearless right now. Fearless has 80, 58, and KSG already, I was about to say KSG already has the annihilation. However, KSG is taken down, so that is not going to be relevant. Early nano from Fearless, yes, Fielder falls, but with purpose as Fearless is taking down every member of Japan. Yes, it is a team effort, but what a great understanding of the situation from South Korea. More, KSG will be using that annihilation to do the aggression. However, early nano from Fearless, even though Fearless didn't have the annihilation at that time, was able to take down members of Japan. Now, South Korea is the team with the ult advantage. They have
ready in position for EMP.
They have the EMP. The EMP hits 3 and takes down Mint. Qloud with the immortality field, but it only delays the inevitable. And ChiYo with the rally is going to clean everyone.
And that's the thing, South Korea, they end up using all 3 ults available by Japan. They did take down both of the DPS from South Korea, and they do have a longer respawn distance. But they actually managed, okay, Fearless keeping the line and keeping the payload on the same place. So buys enough time for Lip and Sparkle to come back. As Japan still struggling to push towards the first corner.
Another nano by Fielder there. Fielder already has nano, so this is going to be South Korea's turn.
But on who? For now, it seems like Fearless seems to be the right target, just keeping the tank alive.
There you go. There is the fielder, Nano.
The lip gone. Nico actually Mint. Sound barrier.
Good timing for Mint. That was almost an Ajax. And it will...
Nico takes both of the DPS out. This might be the chance for Japan. And it seems very like it as Fearless will actually survive. For now,
full hold.
Yeah, I think South Korea will likely to jump down and contest. There's Fearless dropping down from the window there. Liv still in position for hacking. Has been contesting against Nico.
Both Ramachas have the Annihilation. KSG annihilated and slept so early. It ended early for KSG and Fearless. Very low, but still has that Annihilation. ChiYo with that rally to keep Fearless up. And ChiYo is bloodthirsty, taking down everyone on the side of Japan. Fearless follows up.
What's happening? This brigade is actually the DPS, and the time's up. Not a single point is going to be taken by Japan
through it. So this is actually kind of also praised to Japan because not a lot of teams were able to break through the early defenses. Play that.
Okay,
oh, man.
We do have Lip. Widow. Just for now. Oh, never mind. Not for long.
Not for long. Japan is on the spawn camp here. Let's see how long they can actually make this happen. Because time, they need to stall a lot of time if they want to match, if they want to defend to the point to where South Korea was holding them.
Yakeshi actually hitting on both targets. Fearless Fielder going down at the same time. Sparkle Lip changes it back to from Sombra now to Echo, trying to break this first wall that Japan has set up.
Yeah, so good idea on Japan because they know that they have to stall as much time as they possibly want, because if Korea ever manages to cap point A, then that's going to be the end of the game for them. So Sparkle is on the tracer looking for any off angles, looking for double angles for South Korea to actually take advantage of. Mint is very low but is saved, and Nico turret is able to take down Sparkle. So this early defense from Japan is working out really well.
A little too well, actually. Fearless jumped onto the back line. Qloud gone. Okay, that might be the crack that South Korea needed to break Japan's wall. KSG still standing strong.
There is that rally. That is going to be KSG. It's very low.
As Japan, they gathered a lot of ultimates, but this was not the chance. They already lost Qloud, and the damage was coming. Even for South Korea, they're still locked on to 4 other ultimates. Only rally was used there.
Japan was not using any of their ultimates early, and also South Korea was not using any of their ultimates early, and that is their early Nano Winston over there. It forces the sound barrier from it and also the immortality field for Qloud, so it will not be able to save anyone now.
Yeah, Kyuki was not caught by the sound barrier either, was not caught where the damage was focused a little too early.
Japan has 4 ultimates, but will they be able to use it in time? Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is the ominous music of Divinus playing for Japan. 2 meters.
There's a blizzard and the EMP used by Lip, so no one else can come.
Mint falls. Qloud is there. The amplification matrix is there, but KSG is desperately holding on to dear life as he is contesting the payload.
Yeah, with that annihilation, and Nico trying to do what he can, but there's still a lot of members of South Korea. Okay, actually keeping the point. Fielder still alive. Sparkle's coming from the back, but only 2 back line available. Sparkle, what can you do against all these members? Okay, going to be going down against Yuki, so about a minute left. Can you actually push all the way? Less than 3 meters away.
Both teams used all their ultimates to land that pulse bomb on the side of Korea, or it may be up to Liv to make an isolated kill with that manual hack. ChiYo is approaching rally, so South Korea cannot afford to lose a member before that rally. The rally is going to be there. This is going to be their trigger. KSG very low. KSG down. Qloud down. Goki down. Mint down. And it's going to be everyone down as South Korea will be able to finish the match. South Korea will be your #1 seed in APAC A. This is a dominant performance from the tournament favorite South Korea here.